And all of a sudden someone comes into the scene and they love the supply for whoever they are. That's something which is very threatening for the narcissist. So the narcissists hate, and they might invalidate and gaslight you and tell you that, well, they just love you because they want to use. Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So today I'm going to talk about things narcissists hate but normal people like you and me love. And before I get going, I would request you all to like, share, subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys are updated whenever we put out a new content. So as we know that these narcissistic folks are very insecure on the inside, plus they lack empathy, zero tolerance towards criticism, and they have this inability to self-reflect. Yeah, so because of lack of empathy, they really don't care what's happening inside of you or who you are or what you're going through. And lack of self-reflection is, of course, they really don't know whether they are hurting you or not. They really don't know if they are being too abusive with you. They really don't know, and they really don't care. Yeah, the lack of empathy and the inability to self-reflect. And apart from that, as we know, narcissists have zero tolerance towards criticism. So they throw rage at you if you criticize them or if you cause them narcissistic injury. You know what's coming your way. Lots of smear campaign, lots of manipulation, lots of flying monkeys, lots of gaslighting, lots of passive aggression, silent treatment. The list goes on. So this is who these narcissists are. And because of all of this, these narcissistic folks, they can't think and function the way how we do. Yeah, we do feel happy, we do celebrate things, we do share, we respect others' thoughts and opinions, and we give space to others. We don't feel entitled. Yeah, but things are very different for these narcissistic folks. They think that they are superior, they know it all, they have suffered it all, they need that special treatment, they feel privileged, they feel entitled, and that's it. Everyone is there to serve them. So things are very, I would say, twisted, and things are very complicated with these narcissistic folks. Now, coming back to the things that you and me might like, but these narcissistic folks might just hate. And the first thing is happiness. Yes, if you are happy, narcissists can't stand you being happy. They have to poke their nose. They have to, gaslight you. They have to tell you that, well, you're just being happy for the wrong reason. Well, you're just being happy and you are ignoring the major things in life. Or they might invalidate and say, what are you so happy about? Is this something to be happy about? So they basically cannot stand you being happy, you being whoever you want to be, you doing whatever you want to do. And the idea of you being happy is something which is not processed very well inside of these narcissistic folks. They deserve to be happy. Their feelings, their thoughts, their emotion, desires, are something that should matter and not yours. Yeah, you are just there to supply them with whatever they need out of you, and you are not supposed to be either happy or sad. You are supposed to be just there, working as a servant, to whatever they want out of you. You just keep providing them, and you really don't have that autonomy. You really don't have that liberty to express your emotion, express your feelings. Yeah, so it's very complicated when we talk about these narcissistic folks. So they really cannot handle others being happy. Yeah, they feel jealous, they feel entitled on the inside, and they deserve it all. And if they see you happy, that's not what they want to see. That's something which you are not allowed to be or experience. So these narcissists hate, they envy you being happy, they hate and they feel jealous when you are happy. You should just be devoted to them, and that's it. And if you are in relationship with a narcissist, of course you really don't have any room or liberty to be happy on your own. Yeah, it has to include that narcissist. When the narcissist baits you, when the narcissist throws crumbs at you, then you are supposed to be a little happy and be thankful towards them. But outside that relationship, you're not supposed to be happy. Yeah, you're supposed to be miserable, suffering, and in royal mess. And when we talk about others' happiness who are not related to the narcissist, well, you know how narcissists would react. Well, they are being so insensitive. They must have had done something wrong, and they are enjoying. So these narcissists are going to go on invalidating others' happiness, and they might say words like, well, they have cheated a lot and that's what they are celebrating. They hardly care about the others, and see, they are spending so much of money on vacation, this and that. So these narcissists can't tolerate you or others being happy. They really can't tolerate that. Yeah, you just have to be at their service, and that's it. The next thing that these narcissists hate is when you celebrate. I might graduate from a college and that calls for a celebration. I bring in my friends and we have a small little party and we celebrate. That's absolutely normal. We love to celebrate our accomplishments, our success. But these narcissists can't stand you celebrating, or you engaging into any kind of celebration, because they are the entitled ones. They are the ones who's superior. They deserve it all. You are just to serve them. Yeah. So they really are a kind of an 8-year-old in a mature body, I would say, in a biologically mature body, but on the inside they are nothing more than a 8-year-old, and they just are jealous when you celebrate. It's got to include them. If there is any celebration, it has to include them, and they have to be the center of attention. Yeah. So these narcissists just want to be the center of the universe, and they can't stand you celebrating something which they don't approve of or which they don't allow or support in. They really can't stand. I mean, if you're in a relationship with a narcissist, you know how things are, how controlling and how psychotic narcissists can be. So if you're celebrating something which the narcissist doesn't approve of, they're not going to be happy and they're not going to engage and participate. They are going to minimize, they are going to gaslight, or maybe they can go to an extent where they can ruin your party. Yeah, and simply make it a mess. So these narcissistic folks are very jealous on the inside, and they hate when you celebrate. If you are their victim and if you're celebrating, of course they hate it, and they hate when others also celebrate. They just hate it. So majority of these narcissistic folks suffer from anhedonia. Yeah, they really can't experience pleasure or happiness out of the things the way how we do. Yeah, and they really hate when you are celebrating something. The next thing that these narcissists hate is that when others look good. These narcissists cannot stand when others look good. Only these narcissists should look good, and they are the ones who are the most beautiful on this planet, and that's the end of story. If others look good, these narcissists might ridicule, yeah, or throw sarcastic comments at them. Well, she's so old, it's all those botox and fillers that is keeping things together. So this is how they are going to speak ill about these people. They are going to say, well, she's way too fair, she's way too healthy, she is wearing things which is not suiting her. She's being, absolutely a weirdo. So these narcissists are going to, dismiss, they are going to invalidate, and they're going to talk ill about others if they look and appear good. These narcissists cannot stand that. They have this envy and jealousy inside of them. They are not like you and me. I mean, I would feel very happy, looking at people around me who take care of themselves and who look good, and I would encourage them and motivate them that yes, now let's do a little more, yeah, and make yourself more presentable, make yourself more efficient, make yourself look beautiful, and there's nothing wrong in it. But these narcissistic folks, they can't handle that. They hate it, and they're going to minimize, invalidate, and gaslight you. If you are the one who's looking good, they're going to gaslight you. This is not suiting you. Aren't you doing way too much? What's the use of doing all this? Don't you feel ashamed? You have got so many other things to look into, and you are just getting ready and getting dressed up. You're just wasting all of that money. So, they are going to make you feel bad for looking good, and they're going to talk ill about those around them who look good. The next thing that these narcissists hate is others' success. Normal people like me and you would be happy. Wow, you're successful. Keep doing. Yeah. Keep working hard, and you're going to reach there. Yeah. That's how we react. Yeah. When we get to hear others' success, we feel happy and we give them all the good wishes and blessings. Go ahead, do more, and that's it. But these narcissists, they hate it. They hate when people are successful. These narcissists are going to, invalidate and minimize it by saying, well, she must have slept her way. You never know, he was in wrong activities. The money must be from there. These narcissists cannot accept that someone else might be talented or has worked hard to be successful. These narcissists cannot digest. These narcissists cannot accept it. Yeah. These narcissists are the only ones who know it all, and they deserve that special treatment, and that's it. Apart from that, no one else is, entitled to experience anything good. No one is allowed to feel good, better, or experience anything that is good out there. Yeah. So these narcissists are going to invalidate, and when you are successful, you know what comes your way. They are never going to appreciate your success and hard work. They are going to say, well, there are other things which you have ignored to reach here. I wish you had that much of understanding to give priority to other things as well. You just ignored all of these things, and you went ahead. You sacrificed a lot. You dished a lot of things, and that's how you have got there. Well, you slept your way. Well, you have bribed your way. Well, you have cheated your way, and all of that. They really don't appreciate all your hard work, effort, and they cannot stand you being successful. So these narcissists hate when they see others, successful, or you being successful. And the last thing that these narcissists hate is when others love you. These narcissists, see you as their supply, and they know how to give those tiny little bit of crumbs and keep you on hook. But if somebody else comes into the scene and is loving you, that's something which is unacceptable. Yeah, because then the narcissists feel that they are losing the control over you. They might lose their supply, a valuable supply, if others are loving my supply, because I was confiscating all that love, I was withholding all that love, and I was just giving tiny bits every time the supply was able to do what I wanted them to do. And all of a sudden someone comes into the scene and they love the supply for whoever they are. That's something which is very threatening for the narcissist. So these narcissists are going to minimize and gaslight you, and they can tell you things like, well, they don't love you, they are just using you. Oh, come on, that's not what genuine love looks like. It's just that you're beautiful, you have money, they're just trying to use you. That's it. They won't be getting anyone better than you. That's why they are just hooked onto you. That's not love, that's pure use, and they're going to throw you. So this is the way how these narcissists react when they see that others are loving you, when others are giving you that attention, which these narcissists were withholding. And they were giving you all those tiny bit of crumbs in exchange for the long list of things you did for them. And that's how they kept you on hook for long. So yes, these are a couple of things that narcissists hate and normal people like you and me love. And in case if I've missed on something, please feel free to comment below. And lots of love and blessings to all of you. Don't ignore the red flags and try and stay away from narcissists. Bye.